This is cool. He swims very funny. You can't go on. You do not have enough oxygen in your lungs. You panic. The need for oxygen causes you to become irrational. Oh no.
Okay.
And he suffocates. Oh, he drowned.
There must be something I've forgotten.
We need something to breathe.
But I don't remember that there was any kind of rebreather in this section of the game. Maybe we can do it later.
Okay.
Or shall we do it now?
Do it.
Okay, I'll just take a look into the walkthrough. Okay, hold breath.
Oh, wow. Darn you, game.
Who would think of that?
That was like that time we were trying to get into the vent.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, open box. You're not close enough. The box is not open. Ah!
You got your jetpack on. You can't.
Yeah, that was so funny.
We have to go in that direction, but it's just too narrow. Is there any way to make him...
All right. Woo!
You really have to be very precise how you
Sun
swim.
rays. Whoa! That wasn't the sun. Whatever that is, it looks awesome. And flashy. You are in a small grotto below the swamp. A strange light dances off the walls of this cave. Its origin, a glowing gem situated on top of a boulder. Take it. Sweet.
Looks nice.
It provides illumination. So, whenever we're in the darkness.
Why is it not dark in the cave right now?
I know, right? It still has light rays showing down below. Oh, that's hilarious. Just the simple things. I love how he swims. It's like he dog paddles through the entire thing.
It looks like he's got a red stripe over his face there.
I know, like he's wearing goggles or something. Those eyes.
I could try looking at them, but it'll say once again that there is nothing.
You are at the east end of the swamp area. Forest extends to the east. Then we shall head east.
You are in a lightly forested area. A large fissure nearby seems to lead straight down. Fissure.
Yep.
Just thinking, if I were still learning English, I would think, oh, that's the proper word for it. But normally you say chasm, don't you?
I hear fissure. I hear chasm too.
Oh, see. You never stop learning.
Is that just a tree? It's not a tree stump, but it's a tree with no branches.
I think it's a dead tree. Okay, sorry. Should I jump down? We all know what happens, right?
Mm-hmm, do it.
I just think that nothing special.
Ah.
Oh, nice. You smoothly step off the edge of the fissure. Gravity has its way with you, and you are sucked to the depths of the fissure at a very high rate of speed. Needless to say, you hit the bottom and your mortal remains are redimensioned to the point where life is no longer an option. Will you never learn? Oh man, I like it that they don't just say you're dead, but they really put so much effort into this description.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Life is no longer an option.
Redimensioned.
This tree is dead. The bark must have fallen off years ago. It bears no foliage. So you're right, no leaves. Okay, but I wonder whether we can climb this one. Or look at this one. Yeah, yes, you see before you a tree.
Good job, Roger.
Too slick once again.
Aw. Can you hit down that dead tree and make a bridge?
I can, well, let's see. What would you use to chop down the tree?
I would use... I have no idea. Can we use anything here? I mean, what is a supporter?
It's the athletic supporter. It's something we picked up at the very beginning of the game. This tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretions of some of the others. I'll start again. This tree is dead and seems to be free of the slick secretions some of the others generate. You begin to shimmy your way up the snag.
Oh, that
Crack.
climbing.
That's another way of doing it. Holy log jams, Batman. You almost ate the big one.
Yes! Excellent. You are in a thinly forested area just east of the fissure. 'Cause we keep heading east. Yikes! You have been snared. Suspended above the ground, you are unable to move freely. Well, I mean, it looks like you can move freely, it's just...
Okay.
Not right now.
If only we had a knife.
If only... After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries, sure, begin to burst under the strain. You pass out.
Okay. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine that your name is Larry. You are wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. Okay, does this ring any bells with you? I guess not.
Why does Leisure Suit Larry sound so familiar?
It's another game series from Sierra. Yeah, so Leisure Suit Larry is a Lothario, a wannabe seducer, but somehow he's still successful in his games, even though he's not the best looking guy.
That's cool.
While prowling a locale known as the Land of the Lounge Lizards, you spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals, such as, and that was the name of the first Larry game, Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of Lounge Lizards.
Ah.
Just then, consciousness begins to creep in.
How convenient. Your head begins to clear, and you realize that you've been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be that large oaf sitting near the fire. Oh, look at that big guy. I love the reflection of the fire on that guy.
Just imagine, just like 25 more years and games will have this in 3D.
Yep. You're in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on three sides by large, smooth rock formations with brush to the north. A cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. Would you look at that? In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. A rope sits on one of the nearby boulders. A large beast is nearby.
Yeah, indeed, one has to wonder what the fire is for. Just saying.
Cooking. Okay, so you're stuck in here. The cage is made of some very hard branches. They might as well be welded steel bars. There's a lock. The hunter looks hungry. Well, you're in luck. The hunter seems to ignore you. He doesn't talk to his meals.
Only when it's mealtime.
The hunter stands and takes a long look in your direction. His face, though strange in its own right, bears an expression one might see on a freak show patron. He moves closer.
Oh, okay, can't talk to him. Ah.
Vet. The hunter has decided that it's a perfect day for a barbecue. As he slowly turns you over the fire, you begin to turn a beautiful golden brown. Death follows at an agonizingly long distance.
So we found our way out of the cave, just not the way we wanted to.
Man, he just slowly gets cooked. Let's see, what can we do? He's just rotating him.
Well, thinking about... man. I always want to use the arrow keys to navigate through the inventory. So the things we have. The supporter. Gem.
Can we use the whistle or the gem or...
We could try the whistle.
The dialect translator. Oh, wait.
He wasn't actually talking to us. He was only looking.
No?
Let's try the whistle.
Okay.
Oh, man. Well, nothing much happening.
Okay.
But there was something else in the inventory. Remember this? When we were walking through the grass and there were these spores, and when we stepped on one, we were totally paralyzed?
Yep.
It'll do the same to him.
Can we chuck it at him? Can we chuck it at that guy?
Let's try.
Ooh! Upon impact with the ground, the spore opens and spews its dust into the air. The hunter falls to the ground, paralyzed.
Okay, now the next question is, how does that help us? Because we're still in the cage.
This is true. The hunter is lying on the ground, unable to move. A feeling you can relate to.
Oh.
Okay. You have caused the guard to be paralyzed. I don't think he's too pleased with you. He's gonna cook you again.
Mm-hmm.
Just rotates him.
It's really all a matter of timing.
Does he do anything if you just sit and wait? Like,
does he get up, or what is that thing on the rock back there? The rocks in this oh, okay.
Maybe we have to walk up close to it. We can't do that right now.
Have you walked the entirety of the cage? That's how far you can go. Can you do something with the lock? It's crude looking, but effective. The rust would prevent anything but the correct key from turning it.
Well, thanks, game, for telling us that, so we don't need to use bobby pins. What happens when we actually just wait? Because you suggested that. Maybe he'll just keep on staring into the fire.
Into the
forever.
fire. Oh my gosh. Crotcher.
Nah, I guess you are the ones who gives him that bad idea to barbecue you. Well then.
Let's try something else in the inventory.
So,
Can you...
Yeah?
Can you throw the gem at him? I feel like it's something to do with the spore, but...
It is. Oh, well, doesn't work with the gem. It's got to do with the spore. I'll just
So, go ahead.
Keep you from the agony. It's actually a combination of things.
Ah, wait till he gets closer.
Okay, let me just quickly save because he might wake up, and he woke up pretty fast last time.
There we go. You search the large, not to mention uncleansed, body of the hunter. You find a key which might unlock the cage. Other than that, you find only a few assorted parasites clinging to him.
I want those two. Everything has been useful so far.
Sweet. Wait, you're gonna take the parasites?
You actually can't. Oh, you can't obtain that here. So you can't get them from someplace. This is new.
What would you do with parasites?
Maybe throw them at people I don't like. Oh, we've been taking too long. We really have to hurry here.
And escape.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh, this again. Run!
That's still... I know what that is. Let's just take it. It's a rope.
That's what I thought.
I don't want him to wake up yet again. Roger has been roasted sufficient amount of times.
Now we're heading north.
Yeah, I'm saving a lot because you can die here too. That much I know. I just don't remember how exactly. Yeah, something like that.
What is that?
You are at the edge of a forest. The boundary is a sheer cliff at the east side of the area. In the distance you see a landing platform, possibly the one which welcomed you to this strange, lush world. And somebody starts from there. Oh, let me see whether we can still see what it is. Yeah, the shuttle in the distance looks like it would be a nice thing to have right now.
What?
Yeah, okay, maybe we should have been faster.
That was awesome.
Drats! Vohaul's troops have tracked you down and passed sentence for your escape. Tough luck, eh? Okay. This is why I said, gotta save quickly.
Go.
Wow, just made it. Okay. Now we've truly escaped.
Sweet. I don't see the eyes.
Whoops.
That was close.
Maybe not a good idea to use the fast speed when you have a fissure nearby. So how did this work again?
Oh, you actually have to input it. Oh!
I'm not sure. If I don't do it, maybe he just walks on it and slips. I haven't actually tried it. Ah, okay. So we can tie it to 2 places.
We should tie it on the stump. I feel like that would be more sturdy.
Let's try that. First of all, I want to know whether you actually have to type climb tree. Yeah, no, it looks like it just doesn't do it. One step
Gotcha.
further and he'll be in the chasm.
You head over the edge and down the rope. Ah! You are in a sheer-sided gorge suspended on a rope between the 2 rock faces. There's a mammoth member of the local fauna to the right. It looks to be in constant need of nourishment, hence the look being cast. You.
F6 to
Let
release.
us not to release the grip on the rope yet. Or
What should I not do?
release the grip. Wait,
Okay.
will we die if we do?
Nice.
Ah. Your timing causes you to jump when the rope is at its least helpful point. Gravity beckons. Ha! Due to the unyielding nature of solid ground, especially when struck from 50 meters, you now bear the dimensions of a manhole cover.
Very creative. I applaud you guys.
Way to go, Wingnut! Once again, you've demonstrated your inability to sustain life. You quickly glance around the room to see if anyone saw you. Oh! So when you tie it again... Is there a way to swing to one side?
We'll do that. We'll try.
Because, I mean, don't really want to go on the big guy's side, but the other side looks promising.
Let's try that.
Or maybe... Oh! Looks like we need to put it on the log.
I guess so. It looks like that stump wasn't a good thing to tie onto. Well, thanks for telling me now. Ah. Wording. Everything is about the wording.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh, okay. I just tried to swing. I didn't actually press F6. Okay.
Do you need to input it to swing? Maybe
Yeah.
type in swing to the left or something?
Maybe that's it. Let's try that. Okay, now I'm using the arrow keys.
Okay.
Man, this is slow.
You're getting somewhere. I wonder how close you actually have to get to him for him to eat you.
I guess we'll use it, we'll use the empiric way and we'll find out by making him die. Okay, I'm not actually doing anything. It looks like he just does it all by himself.
Ah! Ah! One more. I think he's gonna get us. Ah!
We just have to have him grab Roger.
Ah!
Come on, we can make it work.
Oh my gosh.
He who hesitates is lost. You gave that guy one chance too many and he seized the opportunity, not to mention you. You are consumed in 2 quick bites.
Poor Roger.
Come on, we had to do it.
There it
For
is.
science. Okay, this might be tricky now. At least you can use the pixels to see when you should stop.
So after he tries grabbing you a second time, or I think it was the third time.
Mm-hmm.
F6 that.
Yeah, you're actually right. That's a very good way of seeing it.
Because I believe he grabs you on the 4th time. Because it's like reach, reach, reach. Not unless he grabs you on the 3rd. I already forgot. How, which is why we have this. Singing!
Okay, 1,
Wah.
2.
Yeah!
Good idea.
Oh my goodness, these graphics! I'm in love. Being as dark as it is in here, there isn't much to see. You do see the light coming from the east.
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so Canon, he has blue eyes.
It's kind of hard to find your way in the dark.
In real life, too. You hear the sound of many small, scratchy footsteps moving toward you.
I don't like that.
Ow! Gnash. Growl. Crunch. Snap! Oh my gosh, he's getting his butt kicked. You have just been felled by a killer cave beaver. You now know the meaning of excruciating when used in reference to level of pain. Way to go, wingnut.
So yeah, maybe we should find some way to see our way here in the dark. It's fine where it is. Ah, we have to use the gems somehow to light our way. Just how?
Can you type in use gem?
I did, and
Activate gem.
the game said it's fine where it is.
It's fine where it is.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you.
Where is it?
In my pockets.
Take it out of pocket. Take gem out of pocket.
Huh.
Say what? And it has to be the gem.
I love you, puzzle problems.
Ah.
Something like hold gem up.
Raise gem. Woo!
Or maybe it only works. Remember? Specific placement. That might be it.
Look, console.
You just have to be in the right spot. Ah.
You take out the gem and hold it in your palm. The room is illuminated by its glow. You hear a small shriek and the sound of many footsteps moving away from you. Ah! Oh, that's pretty cool.
And here I wanted to see a killer cave beaver in the light. Guess I'll stay dream.
Watch, they're huge. That is pretty cool.